Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a gorgeous thank you card. Hopefully you can see I'm using this gorgeous designer series paper, and then look at that glitter there on the flowers and a little gold accent. So we are going to recreate this. I think I have mentioned before, this designer series paper is one of my favorites. So we are using the Artistically inked bundle. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at these images and the sentiments, and then the dies that go with them. I have so many things I want to do with this nice big one, but we're going to cut out our flower, our leaves, and then I used this large die for the gold foil. I'm also using the Tasteful label dies for our sentiment. We're going to use this one here for our thank you. And then we're going to be using one of the new in colors, the polished pink, which I haven't played with until today. Alright, so let's get started. So for our base, I have a piece of thick basic white. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to give that a nice burnish. I have a piece of polished pink that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have the designer series paper that is 3 3/4 by 5. Keep saying the name backwards. It's Expressions in Ink is the designer series paper, which I've showed before. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can see already that it has some of that gold foiling in it and kind of like an alcohol wash. Both sides are pretty. So we are going to use some adhesive. Put a little bit on the sides there. I'm going to use that bigger wash at the bottom. This polished pink, if you're a pink lover, is very, very pretty as well. I have 3 girls, so there's always pink going on in our house. This is a really gorgeous pink, I think. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we will attach this. Rather simple design, even though it looks so pretty and elegant. The paper, of course, I think just speaks volumes, and I don't want to cover it because it's so pretty. Alright, let's get our scraps. I have a couple scraps here of white. So we are going to take that smaller flower and that leaf. We're going to use the polished pink and pear pizzazz. So we're going to do 2 of the flowers. Hopefully I didn't go too close to the edge on that one. Wipe off my stamp. Let's get our leaves here. We're going to do 2 of those as well. Okay. And then I had, do I not have my thanks out? I might have forgotten to pull. Yeah, I did. I put it back. Okay, let me grab that. And my other block. Alright, let me use a different block. Let me grab one here. See, every time you think you're ready, sometimes you're not. Alright, so now we will set this aside, and you can see kind of how that changes as it dries. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright, so here's the pink, and we are going to ink up our thanks. And then we're going to die cut this as well. Alright, let me close up our inks. And then we'll get our Stampin' Cut and Emboss and get cutting. Okay. So let me grab our thanks first. I'm going to grab that die from the Tasteful dies. That looks pretty good. We will roll that through. Okay. Hopefully you can see it has a little bit of a border there on the edge. Probably hard on camera. Alright, now we will grab these. Let's get our flower and leaf die. We'll try to do 2 at a time. Hopefully I left myself enough space. I did. Good. Let's grab my cutting plate. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Let's put those off to the side. And then this one's pretty, the flower is pretty easy to line up. You can kind of clearly see that the one edge has a few uneven parts, so I like that. It's not, you don't have to go spinning it all around to get it to line up perfectly. Alright, let me set these off to the side. And then I actually die cut that big leaf in gold foil, so 1 piece of that large die, this one here, actually will be enough to use on 2 cards. So I don't need to cut another piece, I actually have it. Alright, so let's bring back our pieces. And I want to see where I want to put my, I think I want my leaves off of this edge, so I'm going to put a touch of Seal Plus there and stick that in the back. Same thing on this one. I'm going to grab the leaves. Now I could have used dimensionals on all of this, but because I'm mailing, I didn't want to you know, have it too thick, so I decided to just lay everything down. I'm going to put some seal, whoops, get some on this edge. Alright, so I'm going to lay down the sentiment first, because I want to be sure I'm aligning this, and I'm kind of putting it in this bare area, because again, I just love the paper. I don't want to cover it up. Now with the gold foil, I think I'm just going to snip this off, just so that doesn't show. Yeah, like that. These ones, if I want, I can hook them, you know, closer together. I think I'll use a glue dot so that I can move them around a little bit, so I can see. Yeah, like I might want, probably still have some, yeah, I do have some Seal Plus there. I'll just stick that in there and kind of lay this down. I want to make sure it doesn't go off the card so that I can fit it into my envelope nicely. Alright, so I'm going to use some more seal on that side. And I see a little spot of gold. Let me get that out. Let's mess with that a little bit. I think that looks good. Okay, so we're going to put some more adhesive down on the back of our flower and line this baby up. That wants to kind of go off, so let's turn that. Okay, get some more adhesive on this one. These ones are not going to go anywhere. Okay, perfect. All right, and then grab your Wink of Stella here. Oops, my little thing came off in my lid. And then let's put that all over. And you can immediately see that the Wink of Stella kind of blends that ink a bit, darkens it. Love it. I think since I'm not popping it up, this kind of helps with the effect of the card. Of course, the gold foil and the gold veining is pretty too, but that just makes it, I think, a little bit more elegant. And then for my envelope, all I did was re-stamp the leaf and the flower. You can also, if you don't like it up this high on your envelope, you could go off on the edge. I don't mind. I still have enough space to write. So there is our beautiful thank you card for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and this awesome bundle that you can find in the new catalog. I will have a full supply list in the description for you to pick up any of the products that I used today in my online store. And I look forward to being back with you guys real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.